Valenti with the American Parkinson Disease Association. And today we are going to be doing a really fun class. All you need is a nice space around you. Go ahead and grab your weights if you want, because we're going to do strength incorporated with our cardio. So go ahead and have those handy, because we're going to kind of be using them on and off instead of just at the end today. Also have some water nearby. And then, of course, as always, make sure that you take breaks when you need to. If you need to take a break before I do, please feel free. Also have a chair nearby. That way you can sit down and rest if you want. You can also use it for balance, okay? Because we are going to be doing some balance later too. All right, so let's all start by standing up, okay? Remember, at any time you need to sit down and rest, you can. You can also continue doing any of these exercises seated, okay? All right, so let's stand with our feet shoulder width apart. Our arms are down to the sides. We're going to kind of make sure our knees are a little bent, okay? And just start with a big, deep breath and raise our arms up and stretch really tall. You don't have to start with your weights yet. All right. And once again, deep breath up. Just reach and stretch tall and blow it out. Come down. See if you can get that spine really tall here. One more big, deep breath up. And out. Good. All right. Now let's roll the shoulders up and back. Okay, real big and exaggerate. Okay, so if you've been sitting and your shoulders fall forward like mine do, this is good to kind of get them loosened up a little bit. I don't know how many times a day I catch myself with my shoulders rolled forward, looking down. All right, and let's go the opposite way. So go forward this time, but lift in a big, exaggerated motion. Good. All right. Just kind of shake out those arms. We're going to bring our hands in towards our shoulders and make a big, tight fist. So squeeze your fingers in and then push those arms out and spread your fingers out in front. Nice, long, straight arms. So it's pull in, push, pull in, push. Good. We're just extending those arms out. We're bending at the elbows. So we're going to warm up our elbows and our arms and our fingers. Keep trying to open those fingers up real wide. Good, like you're doing a stop sign. Good. All right, now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to flick our arms down and spread our fingers. So squeeze here and flick down and open. Good. Let's do that knee check. Make sure your knees aren't locked up here, okay? Because that helps with our blood flow to keep our knees soft. Squeeze those biceps. Flick open those fingers. Good. Let's do 3 more. All right. Now, arms out to the sides. Try to get a nice long, straight arms. We're going to do some shoulder rolls forward. Stand up real tall, and I want you to feel the top of those shoulders. Okay, top of the shoulders, making little circles. So we're kind of opening up those rotators in the shoulder blades. And then we're going to take those back. Good. Deep breaths. Just getting our upper body ready. All right, arms come down. We're going to reach forward and bend at the waist. Stretch your arms out real big and then pull back and open the chest. Reach and stretch and pull. Good. So reach and stretch out your back and your arms and pull and open that chest. Good. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, hands on our hips, knees are soft, feet are wide. Okay, we're going to do some turns to the side. I want you turning your back, your waist, your hips. So we need to keep those knees bent. So I want to get a little twist going in that spine, kind of opening that up a little bit. And we're also opening up those hips. And let's just take those deep breaths. A couple more each side. All right, now let's bring you can just put your arms down to the sides, and we're just going to take a heel out, back in, and then switch. Okay, so you dig your heel into the floor, keeping the other knee bent for balance. Okay, so we don't want to lock those legs. If we try to put our heel out, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt your lower back as you dig that heel down. So we're just switching back and forth, keeping those knees bent. What we're doing is straightening the back of that leg. So we're kind of stretching those hamstrings and calves. Good. All right, now we're going to bring one heel out just a little bit in front of the other foot. Keep the knees soft, and we're just going to tap one toe up and down. Okay, so try to pull it up as high as you can so you're working the front of that calf. Your other knee stays bent. Okay, now put that toe down and lift the heel up and down. So you're squeezing the back of the calf now, working the ankle. Good. Now put your whole foot down. We're going to just take the toe in and out. Okay, so we're working that toe around in a little half circle, letting our hip come along too. So we're opening that hip up. Good. All right, let's do the other foot now. So bring your other heel out, tap that toe up and down. Keep that other knee slightly bent. Good. Keep taking those deep breaths. And keep the toe down and lift that heel up and down. Squeeze the calf. Good. Getting those legs warmed up. All right, heel down, toe is in and out. Let the hip move too. Remember, keep that other knee slightly bent. Okay, because when we lock that up, it makes it a lot harder to do these movements. All right, bring those feet back under your hips. We're going to start with a little march in place. Okay, I want you to just concentrate on getting the feet up off the floor. And I want you to try to get them up off the floor as much as you can each side, okay? So sometimes one side doesn't work as well as the other, so we're going to really concentrate on that side, getting it up as high as the other one. If you want to swing your arms, you can do that like you're just marching in place. Okay, now I want to try to lift our chin straight up, okay? So lift our chin straight up as we're marching. I want you to try to keep your eyes forward, but if you don't want to do that, you can look down at the floor if you want. Try to keep your chin up. Okay, so let's try not to do this. Let's try to keep the chin up. Look down to the floor if you need to. And as we're walking, we're going to make a little bit of turn to your right. We're going to try to keep stepping. Okay, try not to stop. Try to keep moving those feet. Nice job. All right, now keep turning back towards me. Good. Nice. All right, now we're going to turn to your left. Try to keep walking without stopping. Good. That's it. Nice. All right, and back towards me again. And let's stop. Take a little break. Big deep breath. We've been moving a lot. All right, we're going to take steps side to side. Step and touch. Step and touch. Okay, keep those knees bent. Just a little lateral movement. Good. All right, now let's reach with that arm. Reach and stretch. Good. Keeping those knees bending. All right, nice. All right, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, soften those knees. We're going to stretch the head and neck just a little bit. So just let your chin drop down towards your chest. And then take it all the way up and back. So you're nodding yes, up and down. Nice and slow. Up and down. And then take it back to the center. We're going to go side to side. All right. Okay, we're nice and warm. Get a drink if you want. Get your weights close by. So we're going to start with a step out. So we're going to do two little cardio moves back to back, one with and one without weights, okay? So we're going to do a step out to the sides. So just like when we were doing that lateral move, we're just going to take a big step out to the side, and then we're going to do a big breaststroke to that side. Come back in, and then switch sides, okay? So I want you bending those knees and getting that arm really big. Extend it around in a circle. All right, let's go. Out and in. Go at your own pace, okay? Take big steps out to the side if you can. Good. Keeping those knees and toes forward. Get real big with that arm. Push through the water. Good. Nice. Keep bending those knees. Good. So real big with those arms. Real big. Push through that water. Using those back and shoulder muscles. 5 more seconds. All right, now you're going to grab weights if you want. Let me show you first what we're going to do. We're going to do a butt kick with a curl. But if you need to hold on to the chair, don't worry about the weights. You can stand behind your chair if you want and just kick back, okay? Or you're going to curl, okay? With the weights if you want, kicking back, doing your hamstrings, okay? All right, let's go back to back. So remember, with a hamstring curl, you're keeping your knees down and you're getting your heel up towards your bottom. If your arms start to get too tired, just keep going with the legs because we're doing this 30 seconds. So that's a lot of bicep curls. Three, two, one. All right. Put your weights down. We're going to do those 2 exercises back to back 2 more times, 30 seconds each. Okay? Take a deep breath. All right, so we're going to do those step outs again with the big motion to the side, right? Big breaststroke to the side. Let's go. Step out. Big arm circle. Good. Make sure we're breathing through each one of these. Nice. Good. Step out. Reach around real big. Extend that arm out. Nice. Good. That's it. All right. Grab your weights if you want. Remember, you don't have to do the weight part. You can just do the bicep curls without weights. Okay? But we want to keep our knees down and kick back and squeeze our hamstrings. All right, 30 seconds. Let's go. This is also good for the balance, right? Because we're on one foot as we're kicking up. Squeeze those hamstrings. And stop. You can put your weights down. Take a little break. Just adding those weights makes the heart rate go up. All right, lots of movement. So we're getting our cardio and strength in at the same time. We're going to do 1 more set of those after our break. Remember to get a drink if you want. And remember, if you didn't bring water, we have some back here in the tub. So Always make sure you get a drink if you need it. Oh. You're so kind, Linda. All right, we ready for our last set of these? All right, Bill's ready. We ready? Big step outs with a big arm circle. All right, 30 seconds. Let's go. Good. Let's get real big this time. Okay, don't worry about how far, or don't worry about how many you do. Let's get real wide and get real big with those arms. Good. We're working the back and shoulder here. This is really good for those shoulders. We're going to breathe in and out because our heart rate's going to go up a little bit. All right. Go ahead and grab your weights if you want. One last set of curls with a butt kick. All right, everybody's ready. Let's go. 30 seconds. Bring that heel up and squeeze those hamstrings. Good. Knees stay down. That's it. Working the back of those legs. Good. That's it. Squeezing those hamstrings. Got to keep those strong. Feeling my arms. Almost there. Come on, 5 more seconds. And we are done with that set. Put your weights down. Grab a quick drink if you want. We're going to start 2 different exercises. All right. So we are going to do some high knees. Okay, and we're going to do some pushes up without weight over our head. First set, high knees like this. Okay, just pushing our arms up straight. We're going to kind of push our palms up, okay, towards the ceiling. We're going to do that for 30 seconds. Then we're going to grab our weights, okay, and we're going to do some squats, okay, with an upward row. So here's how that looks. We're going to squat, come up, and then we're going to row those arms back. Okay, squeezing our back as we go. So that's the second part. So those 2 exercises back to back. If you're seated, you're just going to do knees the whole time instead of squats. Okay. All right, so here we are like this. We're going to do high knees. So this is a lot of balancing on one foot. Make sure we don't lock our legs up. All right, let's go. Push. And what we want to do here is get our knee up as high as we can. Okay, we don't want to go super fast. We want to work on those hips, our flexors, and our quads. Breathe in and out with each one. This is going to make your heart rate go up. Good job. Five more seconds. Lots of balance again. All right. Grab your weights if you want. Now, remember, you can always do these squats over your chair. Okay, so you can have that chair behind you as you squat, just in case. Okay. If you're seated, you can either just do high knee raises as you raise up. Okay, so you can do this instead. You can lift, and row if you want. Okay, or we're going to squat and row. All right, ready? Let's go. Down, keep the knees behind the toes, come up and row, squeeze the back. Good. Squat and row. Squat and row. Good. Keep those shoulders back. We're squeezing the back together at the top. Good. That's it. 5 more seconds. Remember, you're going at your own pace, so you can slow down if you need it. And stop Weights are down. Take a little break. Woo. See what the heart rate's at. I don't think this thing works. I think it's a little higher than what it's showing. And then sometimes when I'm doing nothing, it shows like 135. I'm like, what? No. It's goofy. It's not a really good one. It's a Garmin, but it's older too. So just doesn't seem to, it's weird. All right, I'm going to put this out here for you guys. Feel that? Okay. There's another fan back there if you need to put it on. All right, second set. High knee raises with a push. Okay, at your own pace. Remember, if you need to ever stop in between, we're doing 30 seconds, but if you need to stop and take a break, you do that. This is a hard workout. All right, we ready? Let's go. Lift. Remember, we're trying to lift our knees up high, not go fast. Bring that foot back under your hip so you rebalance yourself. Good. That's it. What we're trying to do here is work those quads and our hip flexors, the top part of our legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab your weights. Take some deep breaths. We're squatting to an upward row. All right. As at your own pace, as always. All right, ready? Let's go. Squat and row. Remember, you don't have to go at anybody else's pace but your own. Make sure you're breathing throughout all of these. Squeezing the upper back together here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take a break. We have one more set of those. Came back to a good one, Walt. Have you been doing classes at your facility, your place where you live? Good. They're still doing them? Absolutely. Always. All right, we have one more set. One more set of these, I should say. Okay. High knee lifts with an arm push. All right, then we are going to actually take, and then when we're going to do our squats with a row, and then we'll take a little bit longer break. All right, let's go. Get those knees up high. Don't worry about how many you're doing. Let's work on those legs and our balance. Good, nice. Breathing in and out with each time. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab your weights. Last time of these. Getting the hard stuff out of the way. All right, last set of squats with the row. We ready? Bill's ready, let's go. Squat and then squeeze those back muscles together. Good. Sit way back in those squats. Use those legs. You might be a little fatigued there from all those knee lifts we've done. Breathe in and out every time. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to take a little break here. Grab a drink, have a seat if you want. Great workout so far. Hard workout today. Y'all look fabulous as always. Tell ya, when you do it that well, sometimes I think it needs to be harder. I'm kidding. I kind of judge how I feel too, right? I'm a little out of breath. So I know this is hard. But we got to get that heart rate up and down. It's good for your heart. It's good for your blood flow. All right, so while we're taking our break, I'm going to show you the next round we're doing. We're going to do a little fun boxing, okay? So this takes a little coordination too. Usually we just stand still and box, but this time we're going to take little steps forward, okay? So I'm going to put my right foot forward, and you can do whatever foot you want, and then I'm going to jab and step at the same time. Okay, so I'm walking and I'm punching forward. Okay, I'm going to get my arm out big, and you can go fast with this if you want. Okay, not big steps, okay, because then you're going to run into the wall. But we're going to do 30 seconds one way, okay, and then we're going to switch and do the other side. Okay, and if you run out of room, you just kind of take a few steps back and keep going, okay? So what we're working on is coordination here. So we're taking a step and jabbing at the same time. Then we're going to step in when we bring our arm back. So you're kind of punching into it with your arm and your leg. Okay? So if you were in the boxing ring, you're driving that person to the, what do you call it, the ropes, right? All right, so you can go as fast as you want with this. Then we'll switch to the other side. Okay? And then we'll do a little weights, but we're just going to do some upper body. All right. You ready? So remember, the first round might be a little weird because it's something different. I'm going to turn around and face this way just so you can see me a little better. Maybe it's a little easier to follow then, okay? So let's all put our right foot in front of our left like this, okay? Remember, we're going to step and jab at the same time. Then come in, bring that left foot in. All right, we ready? 30 seconds. Let's go. Jab, jab and step. Try to extend that arm out all the way. Remember, if you run out of room, you're going to go backwards and then go forwards again. Or in a circle. Good. Keep going. Kind of feels good. All right, we're going to do the other side. Ready? Let's go. Push, push, and jab. Jab and step, jab and step. Good. Arm goes long. You can put your whole body into it, make it really strong. Remember, you're pushing that guy into the corner. You're pushing him in the corner. 3, 2, 1. Nice. That was kind of fun, too. I like it. All right, we're going to grab our weights. We're just going to do a little upper body, a little shoulder work. Let our heart rate come down. So I want to work on some shoulder rotation. You don't have to use weights for this. Okay, this is just to strengthen those rotators. If you have trouble or if you've had trouble with your shoulders, you might not want to use weight. You might not want to use heavy weight. Maybe one side is okay and the other isn't, so put your weight down on that side. Let me show you what we're doing first. We start here with our weights, with our elbows right in our hips, okay? Our hands are right out in the front. We're going to rotate out as far as we can without lifting our elbows off our waist, okay? And then we're going to squeeze all the way together. Out and in. All right, let's go. Out and in. So you're just using those shoulders. Little rotation in the shoulders. This is a nice strengthener for those rotators. I wish I would have done these long time ago before I tore both of them over time. Yeah, you know, overdoing it. All right, now we're going to put one arm down. We're going to have one arm out in front like this. Now we're just going to take that arm and cross our body without letting our elbow come up. Okay, so a little push across the body. in and out. You should feel that right here. Okay, maybe a little bit in your bicep. Good, and now let's do the other side. Across. Good, keep that elbow in your waist. That's the hard part. Our elbow wants to come out. But if you keep that elbow in, you're going to use your shoulder more. And that's what we're trying to strengthen here. All right. See, that was a lot better one, right? No big body movements, just a little upper body. But now we're going to go back to our fun boxing again. All right, so feel free to move around. If you want to come across here and wave at the camera, you can. All right, you can wave at the camera if you want. I don't mind. I can share the spotlight. All right, but let's get real strong with it this time. Let's use our whole body. Come on, right? Get some power into it. All right, let's go. 30 seconds, one way. Punch really hard out in front. Extend those arms. Use your legs. Push into it. Good. Extend that arm all the way out every time. Big jab, big jab. Straight forward. 3, 2, 1. Good. And we're going to switch to the opposite side. Let's go. Big jabs. Come on. Step into it. That's it. Good. Breathe out every time. I like to breathe in and out every time I jab. And 3, 2, 1. Nice. All right, little break here. Grab a drink, and then we'll get our shoulders in again. Another one. Well, you know what, I used to do a lot of cardio with the Y, and I would have to put a box fan right in front of me. And if people tried to come along and move it, I'm like, ah! No, I set it up here for a reason. So I understand, Linda. Okay, we're going to do our shoulders again. Now, second set, I want you to pay attention to how those shoulders feel. We just want to strengthen here. We don't want to hurt them. Okay, so you don't have to use heavy weights to get this. All right, so we start right here. Keep the knees bent. You can do these seated too, but just watch the arms of the chairs, right? Okay, so we're going to open and squeeze in. Our elbows stay in our hips. That's the important part. Okay, you should feel that right here, those shoulders rotating. Nice and easy. Okay, we don't need to do 100 of these. We're just strengthening the shoulders. Good. Now, leave one arm out and come across the body. Good. Keep that elbow in your waist. That's it. Nice. Should feel that shoulder rotating in. If you ever did physical therapy on your shoulders, you did like 1,000 of these. All right, other side. Same thing. Squeeze it across. It is really warm in here. I think the heat's coming on because it's so cold outside. You need to turn those things off. 3, 2, 1. And set those down. Okay, we're going to do one more set. Our fun boxing and our shoulders again. So this is a lot of upper body. We're throwing a lot of jabs here. Okay, so make sure our back and our shoulders feel good. Don't worry. We are going to stretch our back and our shoulders really good later. All right, ready? Let's go. Punch forward and step. Same side. So if you're punching with right, you're stepping forward with your right, punching at the same time. Good. You can keep turning if you want, go the other way. Good. All right, let's switch sides. Keep going. Other side though. It's probably your less dominant side, so it might feel a little more awkward. We usually start with our dominant side. Good, good, good. Come on, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, if you want to do this last set seated and rest a little bit, go ahead and sit. Make sure, though, that you're sitting to the front of the seat, so when we rotate, you're not going to bang your hands on the arms of the chair. Couldn't get that out. All right, so we're starting here. Keep those elbows in, out and in, real slow. If it feels painful at all, I want you to put your weights down. After this, we're going to just do a little bit of relaxation in those shoulders. All right, now one arm down, one elbow in, rotate across the body and squeeze. Good. All right, and we're switching. Last time, squeeze across. All right, put those weights down. You can put them away if you want. We are done with them. Grab a drink. We're going to finish with some core and balance. All right, so this one you could do seated or standing. What we're going to do is some side bends. Okay, and if you're standing, I just want you to have your feet, at least shoulder width apart, so kind of wide with their knees bent. Arms are down to the sides, shoulders are back. You're going to do the same thing in the chair, and you can really get almost exactly the same movement if you're seated, but we need to sit to the front so we can reach. Okay, so our arms need to be out away from these chairs. So we're going to bring our right arm up, and I want you to try to pull it up as close to your ear as you can, okay? Don't force it. It might be out here. That's okay. Now take that other hand and just reach sideways toward the floor. If you're standing, it's just sliding down the side and then come up nice and slow. All right, reach, bend at the waist and up slow. Bend and reach up. Good. So we're really trying to squeeze one side. All right, now we're going to go down. We're going to hold it here. I want you to try to lift that other arm up and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, and come up. All right, lots and lots of core work here. Back, shoulders. All right, so other side. All right, we're going to reach and up. Reach and up. Get down as far as you can, bending at the waist. 2 more. All right, we're going to hold it here. If you can, we're going to reach that other arm up and stay in that position for 3, 2, 1, and come up. All right, we're going to put our hands on our thighs and arch our back like a cat. So seated or standing, You're going to do the same thing. I just want to take your spine and make a big round curve, okay? Now, seated or standing, you're going to let go of one arm, and you're going to let it drop to the floor, okay? Dangle it from the shoulder socket. Loosen it up. So I want you to try to release your that whole part of your back and shoulder on that side. Okay, just let it dangle in a little circle. And then you're going to support that side and drop the other arm. God bless you. So we're loosening up those shoulders. And one more time, both hands on our legs and arch again. Stretch the spine. All right. Okay. We are going to do a plank. You don't have to do it on the floor, okay? So you can choose to do it on the wall. You can choose to do it in a chair or on the floor. If you feel like getting down on the floor, you can do that too. I'm going to show you all three ways, okay? Starting with the wall plank. So you can pick a spot on the wall anywhere. I want you to do these on your elbows. Our elbows are under our shoulders, okay? The whole idea is to make your body straight from your head down to your rear end. Okay, so the further apart you step, the more you're going to feel your core. I want you to squeeze it in right here. Okay? You can also do this on your chair. Okay? Stepping out, keeping your hands under your shoulders. If you want to make it a little harder, you can do your elbows on the chair. Okay, always, our elbows always need to be under our shoulders. We don't want to be like this. Okay, that's all shoulder work. All right, last but not least, if you want to go to the floor, please feel free. There's also mats over there if you're worried about your elbows. Okay, I'm going to do this on the chair. What we're going to do is try to hold for 30 seconds. You don't have to hold that long, okay? You can rest anytime you want. All right, so I'm going to give you some time. We're going to then relax wherever you are, and we're going to do another one. 30 seconds. All right, we ready? All right, let's go. Hold. Well, I want you to take your belly button, and I want you to squeeze it in really, really, really tight. Really tight. Hold it in there. Good. And breathe. Nice. Make your body as straight as you can, sucking in your core, right where your belly button is. Breathe. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And come up. And I just want you, if you're on the floor, you can stay there because we're going to do another one. Okay? But I just want you to breathe. Just relax. Okay? All right. Don't forget to breathe through these. All right, second one, 30 seconds or as long as you can. Let's go. Pull that tummy in nice and tight. Okay, I want you feeling this all around your core, your back muscles, your tummy muscles, but not your shoulders. Okay, you might feel some strengthening going on there. That's it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back up. Nice and easy, especially if your head has been below your heart. We are going to finish stretching seated. That was a doozy today. You guys didn't know I was going to throw some planks in there, did ya? But you can do them. You guys are strong. You can do them. We don't all have to do them the same way to get something out of it, okay? You do what level that you feel like. And sometimes we feel like we can do like amazing stuff, and sometimes we can just, we're just going to do a little bit today, and that's okay, right? Because we're all every day when we wake up, it's different. especially if someone's plowing your concrete out in the front. Okay, he did not get a nice earful from me because he cut into my grass. He did a little donut because he was playing, and he took a piece of my grass out along the curb, so he got an earful. All right, leg out in front, heel down, toe up. And I was like, what? I went out there, I was like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? What? We don't even have snow to plow. He's just scraping the big thing across the concrete because it was snowing. Yeah. Anyway, so yesterday, see, I had a lot more anxiety. Today, since I've done, this is my 4th class in a row, I don't have as much. Right? See, do you make it feel better? We all have it. All right, other leg out. This probably shouldn't go out on YouTube, but you know, by now they know me, right? If you don't know me, you're gonna. This is a personal class. You got to all get to know each other. All right. Oh, that feels so good. Let's stretch our hips though. Okay. So we're going to sit all the way to the back of our seat and cross a leg over the other. All right, good. That's right. Okay, if you want, you can make that a little deeper by pushing the inner thigh down towards the floor. You don't have to do that. Make sure there's no pain in your knee. Okay. Good. All right, take a big deep breath. As we're stretching, I just want you to think about how amazing your body was for you today. Like all the stuff we did, really good, hard stuff. Let's just take a moment and think about that. All right, and let's grab our leg and pull that knee up towards your chest. You can hold underneath your leg if you want. Okay, and then take your toe and make some circles. Like right now, I'm thinking, I am so thankful that I can turn my ankle. Right? Because 3.5 years ago, it was shattered. I fell down my retaining walls, other way, and I landed on my heel and shattered my heel. Yeah. So I have a plate and 11 screws in that foot. Yeah, that's right. And I think, okay, other leg up and over. If I look back at the x-rays of what it has in there, if I showed you, you wouldn't believe what's in that foot. And the fact that I can turn my ankle just amazes me sometimes. Because you would think that, you know, those screws would stop it from moving, but it's amazing what your body can do. Yeah, I have one that goes like this all the way up my foot. And then they're just kind of like, all right, bring that leg up and in towards your body, stretching the back. This will stretch that lower back too. And then turn your toe in a big circle. And then the other way. Good. All right. Set those feet down. All right. Let's stretch the back and the shoulders really good. Okay. So we're going to bring an arm across the body like this. Other hand is on the back of that arm, right above the elbow, and then push it into your chest. Okay. I like to lower my arm down, and I'm going to push it in so much that I'm going to feel that stretch right here. Okay. Then I'm going to tilt my head towards my thumb that's up. And stretch down the side of that neck. Deep breaths. Whew. All right, and let's switch sides. Drop that arm first, then push it in. And tilt your head if you want to the side. Deep breath. All right. Let's finish with one big deep breath. Raise your arms up tall and stretch your fingertips up as high as you can. Big inhale and exhale down. And you are done for today. Great job, everybody. Thank you. And thank you for joining me at home. And please let us know if this was good for you. Give it a thumbs up because I am definitely learning from that on what is working for people at home too. So thanks for joining us, and I hope to see you all next week. Of course.